So good we played it a second time.
All right.
That was not working the way it was supposed to.
I don't know how I could hear that through someone else's headphones. That's alarming.
You know what's funny is I don't think that worked the way I wanted it to.
Nope,
but
I don't think it did.
That happens when you go live sometimes. You forget to check things. This is DibToons Live. And, what is going on? What is this? What are, I just keep hands are waving.
around.
We're composing, Sean. Let us compose.
Oh, jeez. That was Chris leaning in there. What's going on, Chris?
Not much. I got through work. Everything seems like we're ready to do some alien. Ready to kill a xenomorph, guys.
Yep.
You mean watch its acid eat through a hull?
We're not on a ship.
Watch it eat our ass.
Go fast.
Oh my god.
Acid crash.
We've been
school.
Wait, that's good.
been live for exactly
if the xenomorph spin dashes us, I think that
Can't catch me, alien. Yeah.
It's not even a minute in and I've lost complete control of the table.
Lost.
yeah, come on, let's
to
be honest.
lose, you must have to begin with.
Yeah.
Oh, my head hurts so bad.
All right, let's
Chris.
do this.
Yeah.
What were we doing last time?
We were fighting a xenomorph.
You were fighting a xenomorph.
It ate through Marine number 2's head. We
Marine
never
number
learned
2.
their name. I don't even think we really learned their gender, honestly.
But
Were they a guy or a girl?
I think Sean said they were a girl.
Maybe they're androgynous. Who knows?
I actually have all that information here somewhere, and I just tossed it all to the side.
And that's lost.
Not
And
really
it's gone
important,
for,
my best
And
for-
it's gone.
And it's gone. Oh, wait. No, that's... Oh, you know what? It's probably in the folder. This is great radio, isn't it? Shuffling of papers.
I mean, someone might like that.
Oh, yeah, big
Little
fans of paper shuffling.
ASMR.
Big fans of paper shuffling out there.
Don't kink shame them, Sean.
Yeah.
Yeah, come
That
on.
sounds like it would be one of those mild-mannered kinks you could possibly have.
I love how you're dedicated to ASMR being like a fetish thing.
It is.
I never wrote down a name.
It's always been a
Nice.
fetish thing.
I mean, it depends.
I named...
The ear-licking one kind of is.
Okay, I gotta surrender to that point. Like, okay, that one.
ASMR is a fetish thing, and I will not change my viewpoint on that.
Just like I won't change my viewpoint, the candidate is nothing but moose.
I named Marines 1 and 3 and never gave Marine 2 a name.
Wow.
They were extremely
Much like
disposable.
my love for shilling, Patreon goal, name Marine 2, you set the price.
His name was Robert Paulson.
Actually, for every $10 you give us, you get another character to the name. So if you give us $20, he gets a 2-letter name.
Those
30,
aren't
3
those
letter
aren't
name.
real Patreon tiers, but there is you can get it for $20 a month. You can end up with a custom animation sent your way twice a year, starting at the 3-month mark and then again at the 6. So that is an actual Patreon tier, unlike the random dumb things Bass shills week.
I
to
want
week.
you on April Fool's Day to put all of my tiers up for one day and see if anyone buys them.
I do not recommend doing that, Sean.
You know what? I'm going to make it your responsibility to write them all down if you want me to do
I
that.
have to listen to our podcast, which you should. You guys should. I get to hear it firsthand.
No, you should listen. You should hear the things that you say that you forget you say.
Oh no, I have to listen to our podcast, he says.
You edit that one out.
Oh no, that's staying in.
No. You know what the fun thing is? I found out that all of these live shows are available on our Podbean site.
Say Podbean?
Podbean, that is who we go through, Bass,
He
to
said that,
publish.
like, for literally weeks past.
Just weird, it's beans.
Podbean.
I prefer pod legume.
Literally weeks, man.
Hot Sprouts.
This is nothing new.
I had no idea.
That is who we go through for everything right now,
Yeah,
as
you
far as the
didn't pay attention,
podcast
is what I'm
itself
hearing.
is concerned. And if you go to our page on there, you can actually see all of our all of our live streams are available to re-listen to on there. So even if you
the link below.
So even if you're behind on the podcast itself, or if since the live is ahead of the podcast release, you can still catch up. You can still enjoy us.
We are quite enjoyable.
I know.
Like Neapolitan ice cream. There's something here for everyone.
Neapolitan ice cream is not very good. Just commit to a flavor.
I don't really like a third of my
the
thing being.
mix is the point, Bass.
I don't like a third of my ice cream being
Pick a flavor
fake strawberry.
and commit to it.
I honestly don't like the chocolate the most. The chunks of strawberry and the strawberry are delightful.
Yeah, but the rest of it's fake strawberry flavor.
Well, I
I
mean...
wonder what is Xenomar's favorite ice cream flavor.
Sherbet's the best three
No,
flavor
let's-
ice cream.
I really think Neapolitan is a waste to just buy one flavor or buy 3 boxes of ice cream.
You buy the strawberry flavor.
Or you buy sherbet. 'cause
Yeah,
it's
I
a
was about
better
to
free
say buy
flavor.
sherbet. It's just superior.
Well, that's not even me trying to be contrarian. I actually prefer the strawberry out of all 3 flavors.
Alright, so apparently...
You can send your opinions on Neapolitan ice cream and sherbet to Sean at DibToons.com.
Yeah, apparently...
SEAN at DibToons.com.
Apparently only me and Tom can agree with Neapolitan ice cream.
Or
I didn't think ice cream was going to be the dividing factor of this group.
or hit him up on Twitter. What's your ad at Twitter?
At ToonsDib?
At ToonsDib. You can also get me at AdNixKane. I'll take all of your strawberry positive comments.
Only chocolate positive guys.
Tom, do you have a Twitter to pimp so you
No.
can get those chocolate love?
I also do not have a Twitter as well.
I only
I'm
have
not
a
gonna
Twitter to
talk
lurk
about
on
chocolate
people,
love.
and yeah, I don't tweet. Like literally ever.
You should make a Twitter account
Something
just for
akin to that.
DibToons and just post as shorts.
I mean,
send
I
you-
probably could do that.
I'll send you the images. That would be the greatest guerrilla ad campaign ever. Just start posting a bunch of weird random shit as shorts. I'll send you pictures of shorts with an invisible background that you can like kind of put in other pictures. That seems like a great idea. So Alien
Yep.
from Free League Publishing is what we're playing.
Yep. Fighting a xenomorph in a hallway. Watch somebody get their brain chomped on.
So we redrew the initiative. They had theirs written down. I did not write mine down because I did not think about that. Because they could have these nice cards. Why
We
would
can
you
take
think
9
about
and
writing
10.
it down?
I told people at the end of last session, but Sean must not have been paying attention.
No, I don't pay attention.
Why would the GM ever pay attention?
Because our voice is being drowned out by this loud music.
It's well, the loud music isn't recording. That's the problem.
Oh.
Do do do. Bop.
Do, do, do.
Oh,
do.
that's not the kind of vamping I want to fill time with. But thank you guys.
Well, I mean, like elevator music, man. We could do some elevator music.
Hang on, I'm about to fix it.
Can we get all music for the campaign?
There we go. I fixed it.
I would like to buy the Titus Laugh DLC for this campaign.
So let's go back to initiative number 1, which I believe was the company agent, Agent Wesker over there. You're within the same zone, I remember. I don't believe you were at engaged range, but you were within the same zone. Am I correct?
No, I was in the other room.
Oh,
Yeah, he was
you're
shooting
right.
from downtown.
Yep, he was shooting at ranged.
So that means... I'm gonna shoot. Second verse, same as the first. So I need 4... Yep. Ooh. Give me a 6.
Just gonna get ready and roll the armor rating here.
Hey.
Nice
You
hefty.
got a 6.
6 acquired.
Now this isn't fire, is it?
No.
Okay, so this is a good hefty 10 dice.
What's your damage?
1.
You don't get any bonus for it being
Oh, well,
done.
I'm negating the crap out of that.
So that one did nothing.
Well, hit it.
I'm ready for everyone to just die in this hallway.
Its armor just absorbed.
Let's move on to, unless you want to, do you need to move?
No.
Okay.
Not getting
Initiative
close
number
to
2.
this thing. What?
That'll be me.
Oh, do you have any stress, Andy?
No.
Okay.
And I can't push a
Attack roll, nope.
Alright.
And if you're listening on the Podbean app, you can feel free to comment in the chat. I'm sitting right here with the keyboard next to me, so feel free.
Okay, so that's 2 6s with my bolt gun for 4 damage. There.
Okay, let me just go ahead and roll that 10 dice again. That's 4 damage?
Yep.
So 4 successes negates that. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Huh?
Do you get extra?
That's
damage?
that's with the extra.
This thing's only sitting on 2 health left of.
But yeah, once it got 10 die, it gets to do it. Like, what do you
Well, I mean, Bass, your plasma torch.
oh, well, yeah.
I'll fuck it up if you hit.
I'm already engaged, remember?
Yeah, I
Coming
know.
in to save my bro scientist over here.
Initiative number 3 belongs to the Marine, and he's got his shotgun out.
Huh.
So he's gonna pump the shotgun at in close, within the same range there. So that's 3.
People in the comments, take bets. Is the shotgun gonna get negated?
I mean, to be fair, my first 2 bolt gun shots on this thing, I don't think got negated.
For every $5 you donate, we lower the Xenomorph's armor class.
Oh, that's 2 successes. What does the shotgun deal? Does anyone
Off the top of my head, I wouldn't know that.
Maybe it's in your cards.
Yeah, I'm looking. My deck box for that got ruined. Almost wouldn't mind having another set of these cards. They're very nice. Pump shotgun. Damage 3. Well, let's see. Well, I can make it 4 because I had 2 successes. You can up the damage on an attack roll if you have multiple successes.
That's correct.
And I can negate 1 damage. So this thing goes down. And let me just...
Look at what the power of bitching does.
There is a different table I roll on, if I'm not mistaken.
Explode into acid. It's fucking die.
No, it just rolls and it just completely regenerates from 0 to full health. Why is that on that table?
Does this happen in the movies? The literature? Are there books about Alien?
They have their own broken table. 98.
So, yeah. What we all got to talk about tonight?
I don't got nothing.
Alright.
I'm ready to kill some aliens or die trying.
I'm ready for this thing to do a full recovery and spin dash one of us to death. That'd be dumb, but amusing.
Sounds like something Sonic would do in Smash Brothers, full recovery and a spin dash. We playing the same game here?
The Marine pumps a shotgun shell into it and it just pours out rings.
Instead of acid, huh?
No, a perfect
Oh, no.
shields and then wave dashes up to the Marine and chain grabs from 0 to 60 off the screen. There we go.
Is that what Sonic does?
No, some Sonic does, no.
So you just gotta be Jigglypuff and rest that Bass.
Oh, man. I want to play some Smash Brothers.
Well, we're playing aliens, and you will like it.
Oh, Ridley's an alien. I can play that.
Apparently, one of the boss battles in No More Heroes 3 is a Super Smash Bros. Inspired fight.
I get a text from Andy. I need your help. What? Need you beat
So-
this?
All right. So,
This thing goes down, and it is torn apart. This is instant death for it.
huh?
It is dead. That is what I rolled on the special critical injury table for xenomorphs.
Just died.
Yep.
Yeah.
I rolled high on it. High is good for you guys.
Okay.
Low is bad because it just rises again and gains X health back.
Wait, I wasn't like what? I wasn't even fucking like off on that.
Yeah.
You've got
If I rolled a 1 on this table, is rise again. The xenomorph falls to the ground, seemingly dead, but it's a ruse. If it's attacked again on its next before its next initiative, it regains 1 point of health.
What the fuck?
It regains health if it's hit while rusing, and it will be
At the troll
it
phase.
regains 1 point of health and rises. Wounded, desperate action, last breath. It tries to kill. 4 is really bad.
What's 4?
Last breath, the xenomorph is mortally wounded and contorts wildly. On its next initiative, it will try to kill the nearest victim. I like this game. There's a lot of cool stuff in this game.
All right. So we killed the shit out of this thing.
You did. You killed the shit out of this thing.
All right. Well, this thing's fucking real dead.
Well, I don't know how in the hell we managed to pull it off, but this is definitely nothing short of a miracle.
I mean, I need to run some experiments. That's what I need to do.
Yeah, alright, well, considering we gotta last how long, pilot? How long the storm? Said a day? And one of these things killed one of us. We don't have very many hours if it's a 1-to-1 ratio here, so we should probably figure out a new strategy.
Pilot looks and just looks at the hole that's being eaten in the floor.
We gotta
Going
board that
down
up.
to the outside. And you can start to see dust outside just
Well.
being blown.
This is no longer a safe area. So,
Let's get
I
some metal
say-
and weld.
It would take you probably 2 shifts to weld over it.
We already got all of our food stuff here, and we have some of the best places to rest here. Let's not just abandon this because we got a hole in the floor. Fix the hole, hold out, and then get the hell out of here. In that order.
oh, these things seem to be able to move around through, the ventilation and stuff like that, man.
Well, how many vents are there, and can we just keep an eye on them at all times? Or do you have a better place that has, no ventilation in it? That we can just move to rather quickly?
Well, I mean, if it had no ventilation, we probably can't breathe in there.
Okay, well that means that no matter where we go, there's going to be the vent surprise attack coming imminent anyway.
Yeah, but if we keep moving, surprise attacks are less likely.
Or we just run into one of them.
Why don't we just go wait in the tank thing that we came in?
Shit.
Yeah, alright, that makes sense.
Alright, does anyone object to that?
Zane?
We all came here to do a job. Your part of this job has been compromised. We all came here to do a job. Your part of the job has been compromised. Mine has not.
What is your job, Zane?
I'm here to recover company assets.
Is that all that you're here to do?
Are you willing to just recover company assets even if it means you're probably going to fucking die trying? God damn, they got the fucking noose around your neck. Or
Hey man,
leash around
it's his job to do that stuff. Our job was to come here, figure out what the fuck happened, and why work wasn't getting done. We essentially have figured both of those fucking out.
So, my recommendation as basically the current, one in charge. Whoever feels that this is no longer something they're interested in finishing may head back to the APC. Right?
Sean,
I think
was an APC.
Yes, armored
Yeah.
personnel carrier. It does have a 360 gun on top.
I will be taking at least... who's the Marine number 1?
We have 2 left, right?
Do have 2 left.
Yeah, our Marshal's dead and one of our Marines is dead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we can split the Marine up.
Heath Kriller is the name of Marine number 1.
Please tell me his nickname is Kriller the Killer.
Kriller is coming with me along with the pilot.
I'll head with you there, Zane. So that you still got work to do, right?
Yep.
So you're going back to the APC?
No, I'm not going back to the APC.
Well, fuck, that just leaves me and him on the Marines, and I don't want the pilot to be with them because I don't want you to randomly leave without us. So
We won't leave without
fuck,
you,
I guess
man.
we're all in on this
Look,
one.
I've got your information. I can call you. I can contact
I'm gonna follow you guys. I don't want you alone with him anyway. So just
That's
just stick as a group. Fuck it.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and give Andy the pilot's stats and everything in the sheet, which has very valuable information that I think at this point he would just know, being who he is. So, okay, so Marine 1 goes with you, which I will also let you take Heath Kriller's sheet. So if you want him to roll for something, you can do it yourself. That way, if you die, you're already holding 2 characters you could jump into.
And you got leadership twice this campaign. Fucking high roller over here.
It just makes sense to me. I don't have to play all the NPCs. That way I can focus on being Al Combert, Marine number 3.
This is where Al dies. And it's like, well, now I'm no NPCs.
They just roll. Oh, Al died. Falls down the hole and breaks his neck. Alright, so what are you guys doing here?
I don't think anyone's going to the APC at this point.
I don't
now.
know. Maybe Tom is.
Yeah, I guess it's up to you and the other Marine.
No, I guess we're fucking stand together. You guys are on a death wish.
I kind of like.
Yes.
I kind of just like. Sorry, man.
I guess my question is, why do you want to keep going in on this one? It's obviously me. I forgot what your character's name was. Charlie and the Marines are fine, just like pissing off. You got your company assets, whatnot. Okay, what are you doing here at this point? Zane?
No.
Oh no, Zane's the name of
Nath.
Nath. Why are we? What is it?
I've got my reasons, man. I got my reasons. All right, like I can't get into it right now.
Fuck, I don't have any. I have a lot of empathy, but no manipulation. Can I just roll 5 fucking empathy die and manipulation and just call it a day? Just try.
What are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to coax some information out of Chris's character to read, like, why is he so intent? And I just don't know if I can roll raw empathy without a point in the actual manipulation stat.
I think so.
Okay, I'm rolling 5 die. I just want a little bit of something here. Give me a bone. Yeah, just throw me something.
0 6s were had.
Well, that's probably what's going to happen, but I might as well just try. Alright, 0 6s are had. I'm just immediately frustrated.
Look, man.
Could push the roll back.
Yeah, you could.
I'm not going to do that for this.
All right.
Okay.
What you want me to?
Look, man.
I don't
I'm just
care.
saying. I've got my reasons. You can go to the APC. I can contact you if we're on our way out.
I'm not going back to the APC without at least the pilot or something here, which is already let's just go.
You got you, Charlie, and a Marine.
No. I'm going to follow you guys, and I'm going to figure out your reasons at this point.
All right.
Plus, if y'all get hurt, you still need someone who has some medical expertise. I feel like shit if it's like, oh crap,
We got some
let's
medical
just go.
expertise.
So, who's going where? Who should I follow first?
I think
We're
I think we're all going
together.
to. We're all following. We're conga training with Wesker over here.
Okay, so where are you guys heading? Exact. Yeah.
towards where the elevator that I now know where it is. You pointed it out somewhere. It's just been like 2 weeks.
So, your current path stops in that D to F hallway that goes between D and F. The door was barricaded and partially welded in spots.
Okay, so to get where I want to go, I gotta get past that door.
Yep. To get to where you want to go, you gotta get past that door and into the F section.
Then we're gonna work on getting past that door.
Yep. So you can, someone can use a cutting torch and make a roll. It would take probably 3 shifts for each success. I would lower it by a shift down to within the shift that you're in.
I also have a cutting tool if you would like me to assist. What is that, a heavy machinery use? What would be the usage for a cutting tool? What would I need to roll?
Technically, I don't think it would be considered heavy machinery, but it would still be stamina. I would think.
Okay.
Because cutting torch isn't like heavy machinery. It's not repairs or
Gotcha.
anything heavy. It's literally just a
It
tool.
would be under heavy machinery
Okay.
because it would still be under
Alright.
heavy machinery.
No.
Oh. Well, no, I didn't know if Andy was also rolling.
How many do you need?
3. Alright. Am I the only one with a cutting torch here?
I've got one.
Alright. Your medic here looking to plasma through this shit. Let's go.
Remember, you can push this roll.
Alright, we'll take it.
Alright.
Can't wait to still not get it. Oh shit, too. Alright. Hell yeah. Cut it. I kicked the door in. No.
So,
2 successes.
2 successes.
technically... Oh, wait, no. Yeah, as a heavy machinery roll, you can cut the time in half if you want to do this quickly.
I'm going to do it quickly. I
Yeah.
feel like that's going to be beneficial. Doing this fast.
Yep. So you can do it within the shift essentially that you're in. So, like it's a few hours still worth of work, worth of cutting through after all the rubble's cleared away from the door. And you get it open, and the lights on the other side are flickering. Glass is broken on windows between sections.
Do
You
we need
can
to
see-
reroute power to see?
No, just the lights are flickering.
Yeah,
It's just you see sparks everywhere. Kind of. The computers straight ahead through the door are on, but some of the screens are dead. You're standing in a open receiving area meant for a few groups of people to come through. Straight ahead, like I said, there's like a door with glass window on it. The glass window's broken. The windows to the side are broken. You can see straight into the room with nothing obscuring your view. The room continues off through a narrow section with another door to your right. Around the corner are the mini generators. There are each small nuclear generators, smaller than what they after the Haley's Hope incident. They redesigned generators so that they could be small, transportable, and power smaller things before setting up larger power generators.
Well, there you go. You can find all your gosh darn company secrets in there, and then we can finally, get out of here. Computers galore. Go type to your heart's content.
And I think I labeled each one of those rooms too. They all have labels on the doors, and I wrote them in the room.
Yeah, we have records, power gen, Mine HQ and the armory. Where's the elevator I'm looking for?
It doesn't seem to be on that map, but it's on your data pad's little blinky thing
Okay.
where it shows. So you have to explore the rooms. It should be where that, either the records room or the armory is. It should be on that side. It should be somewhere in between those rooms. According to your blueprint, that wall, that wall of rooms should be a big doorway leading to a horizontal elevator going deep into underneath the planet.
Okay. I'm gonna check in the records first.
Can I have these back?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna check in the records room first.
Okay.
And then I'll do an observation. Can I get one more D6? There should be another. Oh, right. Yep.
So you open the door to the records room, and you're rolling observation as you walk in.
Yep.
Yep.
You get a success.
Okay. So it does seem like if you look at the ground where there's dust in some spots, there's not in front of this one shelf, and it looks like it's been slid in front of the other shelf recently and then pushed back into place. Along with that, though, you do see movement along the top of the shelves behind boxes.
I'm gonna have the pilot come up and flash his flashlight
Okay.
before I go in.
Charlie, what do you think they're looking in there for? What's so big? There's some giant conspiracy going on. Is that what's happening in there?
Maybe.
No, it looks like movement.
Well, see.
So he
you
climbs
saw
up,
those things that we just fought. What do you think the company wants? with
waves
them?
his flashlight around.
I'd hope to exterminate them.
Unfortunately, the body was destroyed pretty quickly.
And he reaches behind boxes, and all of a sudden you guys hear what sounds like a little kid screaming as Charlie pulls out and brings back down from the top of the shelf.
Charlie? You mean the pilot?
Yeah, there's another Charlie.
Oh, there's a second Charlie.
Yeah,
I didn't
it's two.
My bad.
The
Right.
pilot's name is Charlie.
We went over this past.
Yep.
As Charlie the pilot brings down a kicking and screaming child.
Well, I heard a kid, so I'm gonna run in there.
He walks out with the kid.
Oh. Well, I'll be darned. Are you okay? What's your name? I'm Curtis. We're not here to hurt you.
Still thinking we should have just left Curtis.
This is merely a coin. Just whatever.
Me, Charlie, and Krilla are gonna go into the observation room.
Hang on one second. As you guys
She turns into a xenomorph.
are pulling this...
Me, Charlie, and Krilla going.
Quicker. With more fast.
As you guys are handling this kid, the door to that armory slides open.
Alright. What do we see?
And two men are in a... Let's go with a man and a woman, because I didn't gender them on the sheets. Let's make this interesting. A man and a woman. The woman being dressed more like a worker, and the man wearing a lab coat with a broken pair of glasses. The woman is holding a pistol trained at you guys, saying, "Let go of the child, or I shoot."
Oh, wait. They still just have empathy.
Just take your hands off the child and then do it.
100%. Yeah, like, none of us are holding on to the child.
Yeah.
No, the pilot.
Charlie's still holding? So the pilot's still holding on to him.
Yeah.
Yes,
The pilot
very
lets go.
firmly.
Or not.
Like, you want him to let go?
Yeah, I wanted him to
So
let go.
you tell Charlie, hey,
Just like
to-
that.
let's go. The little kid runs over. Mom!
Folks, can we ask what's been going on here?
Are you guys the relief ship?
Well, that was our first mission.
Yeah, that was what we were supposed to be. Now it's to get the hell
Did
off
you not
of
get
here.
our full message to not land?
Nope, we didn't get that part.
No.
Till we already were
Well-
here.
Yeah, the SOS was pretty, like, fragmented.
And an SOS.
They're so smart. They went right for the comms. They took out the dish.
I feel like we have a lot to talk
They went-
about here.
We're not leaving, I guess.
Well, no, we still got the ship. We just got to wait out the freak storm.
They were smart enough to take out the comm. Do you think they're going to let us leave?
Yeah, dude, they're
This is
probably,
our grave.
They're probably on that ship already. I'm with Charlie over here, like...
We're dying.
Y'all
here.
can't think that pessimistically. We're going to get off this godforsaken place, okay?
I look at the guy in the lab coat. I'm like, you look like a, well, you look like a scientist, a learned individual.
Yes.
What do you think the odds are that we'd be able to get out of here?
As long as it ain't zero, there's a chance.
Is your ship up there in that out there in that storm right now?
Charlie? Pilot Charlie?
Yeah, it is. It's out on the landing pad. Then
Alrighty.
the scientist looks at you. None.
Okay, cool.
That
There
storm.
you go.
Those storms don't just bring dust. They
I'm
bring
going to
these
haul off and punch Pilot Charlie.
these bugs that eat iron.
Huh.
Well,
Just we had to wrap our ship. We had to wrap our ship with other scrap metals,
Damn it, I missed.
and we could. We were trying to get that message out too. When we landed here, 6 or 8 months ago, there hadn't been one of these storms, and now there's. It's almost like it's part of it. It's like a season on this planet. We didn't realize.
well, alright, okay, alright.
So we have to hunker down for anywhere for 2 to 6 months at this point.
Yep.
And behind you guys is going to be another colony ship dropping down another 6 or 7 units like this in the next month or two. They can't land through that. We have to get that communications array back up. Watch the weather. And then we got to get through there, and he points at the records room. There's an emergency ship down there, we know it.
Alright.
So there's still a ship.
Yes.
You should have led with that. Because you made it all doom and gloom. You start with the good news.
No,
Did you
don't.
there was no way we were going to run back to yours. The storm sounds like the storm started.
That's fine, but what you should have just said, hey, there's another ship still. You lead with that. You
No.
lead with that.
No, you don't. You save the best news for last, or it starts out all happy and stuff, and then you just pile in doom and gloom on top of that.
Or just sprinkle it in.
Yeah,
Okay,
also-
so we got a ship.
They climb through the vents. There's got to be vents down there if there's a ship
Why
down
don't we just
there.
go and check the ship out then? How about that?
Ask the company man to get us there. He probably knows
Yeah,
how to
Agent
get there.
Wesker, where are the secret tubes? Get us to the ship.
I go. I look for
How much about this do you know, Wesker? What
Yeah, do you know about the rust storm?
no.
Okay.
What's your you'd have to roll strength to move the shelves out of the way.
Then I'll have the pilot and the marine do it.
Okay. Probably could just have the pilot do it.
For a situation like that, would you have to roll and not in any imminent danger?
we might not have the physical, the sheer physical ability to move it. It might be too exhausting or too taxing for an individual to do it, or even together, which would then mean that we'd have to go and find like a loader and
Everyone on the count of 3.
Have the pilot do it. Okay.
How do you need any more die?
What would this count as under strength? Is it just strength?
Probably stamina.
It's just 3. This is... Okay.
I can roll 4.
Then yeah, you do it.
I can roll 4.
I can roll 7.
Well, no, I said it's just strength.
Okay.
Just strength.
Oh, so 5 technically.
So
It's a
then you do it.
I'll try it.
Because the
I'll try my
pilot
hands
is
on
3.
this. I'm not just gonna sit around and do nothing. Oh, wait. I got a success.
What'd your hand know?
Oh, I put it into agility.
Yep, I'll take that back now.
Did you succeed there, Tom?
Chris said he rolled a success.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I rolled a success.
Didn't need me.
Okay. So you guys are, between the lot of you, are able to move that shelf out of the way, revealing a security door with a secure keypad.
I unlock it.
Yeah, I mean, you just put your hand up on it, it reads your fingerprints, you feel a little prick. It says, "Welcome, Wesker."
I was waiting for it to be a different name.
The elevator.
And the door slides open, revealing a very dark, long tunnel going down at an angle, about 40 degrees-ish down from you. Just with a track on it. A platform with a gate around it. And an elevator control panel with, you know, the red light, the green light, the lever, and a keyhole. And no key.
I'm gonna turn back to the people. So looks like we got that door, but I'm gonna need to ask you folks a question. How well is that armory stocked?
I mean, we've got a few pistols, a few auto rifles.
Yeah, I'll take an auto rifle.
And just
if
a couple of rounds of each for
you,
each.
Take an auto rifle if you can spare.
So 2 of each.
I'll take a pistol.
So just feel free to pick a nice pistol out of the book. So,
Alright, another serious question. Where would the ones, or at least the bodies of the ones in charge be?
well, I mean, it seems like the cave's the only place that's warm enough for them. Maybe they took them all back there.
Through the storm.
There's no body. You see any bodies? There's no body. We figure they took those things took the bodies. The ones they didn't come out of, they took.
Wait, so y'all tell them if we want the key to get this elevator to work, we're gonna have to invade the hive,
the nest.
the nest. You might as well just shoot me with the gun right now.
I mean, you got a gun yourself if you really are that eager, my friend. I wouldn't advise it. That seems like a medically unsafe solution. But you're the medic.
Here, give me those. I'm gonna try a Comtech roll to try and hack this thing. Basically hotwire it to work without the key.
Hang on 1 second. -1 die for a demanding task.
I believe. Hell yeah, 2 6s.
Okay.
You can do it in half the time.
Yeah.
So you
2
think
weeks.
you think you got it? You think you got it? That did take some time though. Probably about half a shift-ish worth of time. In that time, the storm outside has really picked up, and you can really hear it howling. Do you guys go down the elevator?
Yeah.
Let's go check out that ship.
Oh, wait. No. What else is in the armory? Just pistols?
and some auto 2 pistols, 2 auto rifles, and I took a pistol, he took an auto rifle.
And I think Tom took a pistol.
I'm gonna take an auto rifle.
All right.
What's the stats on that auto rifle?
Good question.
Oh.
You took one.
I wrote down that I have one.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, for
Nobody.
Sounds hook me up with the best pistol and hook them up with the best auto rifle.
Depends on what you consider the best pistol.
The one that's going to win the campaign. I want
Do
the
you-
golden gun.
Do you want the one that hits the most, or do you want the one that deals the most damage?
I feel like accuracy might be better, though.
Okay, so whatever's the most accurate pistol.
there's
Service pistol.
as far as the
plus
rifles,
2.
those are the options for the rifles.
Alright, so we got the smart gun and the scope rifle.
What time is it?
It is.
Right, AT?
Yes, the
Yeah.
service pistol is
Okay.
plus 2 on a bonus on 1 damage.
Yeah, we're about halfway through. Okay. Now you guys got some new toys. What you gonna do?
Take the elevator down.
Okay.
That's yours.
As the elevator begins to move down, the lights come on above each section of tunnel and start dimming behind. Just keeping kind of light shined over you guys. And as you get lower and lower, it seems like the lights are starting to flicker more as they come on. Some are starting to be covered in what looks like a plant material.
I'm putting my spacesuit on. That seems sketchy.
And the air is getting that thick, heavy, musty, like humid feel to it.
Yeah, I'm putting on that respirator.
How many respirators do we have? I feel like
There was enough for everyone.
Everyone.
Okay, same.
Tom's the only one who had a spacesuit.
Putting on respirator.
Wow, that just cut out.
And cut right in.
Oh, because my computer became disconnected from... Yeah, that's weird. I don't know what's going on with the audio right now. Okay. What's up, Andy? What are you looking for?
My wallet.
Oh. As you continue down, I mean, this is like 2 hours at this point of like going down at a slow, steady pace.
Jesus Christ, this is quite
Yeah. This is deep down. This is probably one of the first tunnels that was dug.
You still think there's a spaceship down here, buddy?
So what? What, you want the worst outcome?
I feel like we should look at those.
I'm just being realistic here.
But what are you going to do if that
Did
is
the
the
people
outcome?
come with us or no?
Yeah.
Okay, like
Well, there's always this.
Well,
what's this?
I've been here since day one. I know they trolleyed one down here. I just don't know what else is down here.
see that would have been something to lead in with.
Apparently, the whole damn rainforest is down here.
It
Well, I
shouldn't
mean-
be this warm down here.
You know that
We're going into a planet, like...
and you know that thing was like your environmental thing was on the fritz for like a whole ass month, right?
Yeah, we couldn't get to it.
Oh well, yeah, I understand that, but I'm just saying, like,
They thought they were getting away from it, and they were setting up on that side, and they welded this door shut. When they just went through, up and over, and came down and up through the floor. Because it's all loose down there. These things are like nothing. They're not made for what these things are.
yeah, no, I know we killed one.
So,
Well,
where did that one come from?
the vents came out of a vent.
Yeah, there were pods, growing in your environmental chamber that was,
Yep.
ventilating.
Latched to the face of the marshal with us, and
Implanted its own progeny.
How many of them were there?
the pods. 3.
Yeah. So someone else was someone with. How many of you went down from them?
1.
Oh, so you killed the other 2?
No, we didn't see the other 2.
Yeah.
Those pods were wide open, and whatever was in them was long gone.
Did you see another dead one anywhere?
No, I don't believe we did.
Well, considering the one we killed, how it just kind of, melted into acid, I don't think we're exactly going to see...
No, not the big thing, the small thing that popped out of the pod.
Gotcha.
No, we didn't.
So
So what you're saying is that there's 2 of those, like, face grabbers that are unaccounted for?
Well, you said you killed one otherwise, too, right?
Yeah, so you're saying that there's 2
One more.
unaccounted. I thought there was...
You killed one in the...
I'm sorry. I thought
and
there
one
was...
lash to the face.
Yeah, I thought there was 3 in there.
There was one lash to the face.
Yeah.
Yep.
One came at you while you were in there.
Right. Yeah.
And you haven't seen a third one. So you have no idea where that could be.
Yeah. No clue. That pod was wide open. Nothing was there.
Well, most we can tell is that they can live indefinitely until they implant their whatever it is inside their
cool.
host.
That's good to hear.
Once they're done implanting it, they fall off and die.
But they can just live forever until then.
Limited.
As far as we can tell.
Or unless they're hit with, like, a cutting torch or
Oh, fire!
punched really fucking hard.
They do seem pretty weak to fire.
I mean, that thing seemed pretty weak to when I punched it. When I punched and kicked it, that seemed to do the job fucking phenomenally. I probably shouldn't play scientist characters anymore.
No, this isn't very scientific the way you're going about this.
Well, none of this is, like, scientific.
He was testing a hypothesis.
Yeah.
You're a scientist? The other
Oh, yeah.
scientist says to you. You're replacing me?
Look, man, I saw things, I was able to figure stuff out, and just at a glance I could tell you that those things were alien nature.
I can vouch for this man.
You
He's
work
a pretty...
you work with the company?
A little bit, yeah.
Huh.
Why?
No, I just don't recognize you.
Oh,
I thought I knew everyone in the labs.
fantastic. That's not worrying at all.
Wait a minute.
I
Wait.
won an award, and I'm apparently some fucking no-name, so, you know, I'm...
Nathan, are you lying to me? Are you not who you are and that's why he doesn't recognize you? Or is he not who he is?
Why would you think I'd be... We've known each other for how long?
Okay.
Curtis?
Fair enough. I looked at the scientist. How do you not know this man?
It's fine, man. I don't know who he is.
Okay, fair. I'm just...
People cannot
I'm
know
sorry,
each
I'm just
other.
getting real worried.
We can work in the same field and not know... Not all scientists have to know each other,
Just get a
Curtis.
little jumpy,
It's kind
okay? Get a little paranoid. It's fine.
Of, kind of racist, man.
It's fine. What?
Bill Nye and Neil deGrasse Tyson know each other. Why shouldn't he should know you?
He should know.
What's the problem here?
Oh my god. So, as the elevator gets to this next couple of bays of lights, it's so dim you can barely tell lights are starting to kick on and off anymore. It just kind of seems like a wave of dimness now, and the elevator cart itself is starting to bog down and make these weird noises.
Oh, great. How long is this supposed to take? Oh, I think I'm at the right distance.
It was just really loud directly at it.
Oh. How long is this elevator ride supposed to take?
Oh.
I feel like it's been forever.
Can I roll a Comtech to see if it's supposed to, like, move like this? Like, bog down like this? Or is that, like, indicative of
Common sense.
later?
If you look over the edge, you can see that this organic-like material that is covering the lights is on the bottom too, where the track is, and it's just starting to dig into it.
Yeah, Curtis. There's issues.
Are we
Maybe time to
starting
walk.
Are we starting to enter the original entrance room?
As it gets lower, it kind of grinds to a halt, and the headlights on it turn on, and the gate opens, and it's, about 10 feet short of its end. Right in front of this giant blast security door.
What is all this stuff on the ground? What does it look like?
Does plant matter?
Can I... Technically... you know what? I'll roll an observation. Yeah. Can I get 3 more attacks? Thank you.
The pilot's just gonna assist by flashing the flashlight on the spot.
So that's 2 successes. I get to ask you 2 questions about this. Can I get the book real quick?
What do you want to know?
It's going to be about its alien nature, Sean. So give me a minute, because
How does it taste?
that's not a question I will ever probably
Well,
ask.
first let me give you just some broad
At least
details on it, and then you can tailor your your direct question based off of that.
Sure.
So as you're examining it, you have to jump down because you have to get through the door anyway. It feels hard, like kind of hard, but obviously the tram was heavy enough to sort of peel it back, and it has this like mucousy, scummy membrane underneath the hardness. But it seems similar to like the excretions certain shelled animals have. They create like shells or nests.
Is there anything else or no?
Those are the direct observations that you can see with a good success. Do you have a direct question with the other success?
So I get to ask you 2 specific questions based off the talent.
Okay.
Okay. Also, everyone within short range of me can reduce their stress by 1.
Hell yeah. No stress.
Can you have negative stress?
No.
No.
How does it work?
It seems as though it's secreted by a creature in this area, and left to harden.
Every day, 9 to 5.
What is its purpose?
Xenomorphs. How do they work?
To generate heat, to trap heat and moisture, to be a protective shell for a nest of some kind for some creature.
Alright, guys, so almost certainly when we open that door, there's going to be things that we're going to have to kill, that we're going to have to fight. I look back to the, family unit at this point, and I'm like, this is clearly a nest. There's clearly something behind here that has secreted this.
And how many of them do you estimate there are based on your observations of the amount of vegetation that has grown?
Oh, I can't even begin to imagine any number. It could be 1, it could be... We saw one of them for, 50 seconds, man?
So opening that door might as well be a death sentence.
Could be 1, could be more than 1. We don't know.
Could be more than 1. Well, more than 1 is
Well, that's where the vehicle is,
Could
isn't
be
it?
0.
Yeah, I
They
understand.
could all
that.
be in there for all I know.
Well, let's hope for that one, except I highly doubt that's it.
How many people were stationed here? How many people were stationed here again? I would have those numbers. Not
About 50.
well, judging by what happened to the marshal, I would expect somewhere between
1 in 47.
1 and 47 to be here.
Lovely.
It's not that bad, man. We can handle this.
Sure.
Your child was on the census data, right? I honestly asked that.
Yes.
Okay, good. Then we have accurate numbers to work with.
Thank you.
Listen, the difference between 47 and 48 with what we just encountered, like...
Wait,
almost
are
a day
y'all
ago.
the last... Oh, sorry, I was a little too close. Are y'all actually just the last people part of the original here?
I think we're all that left. That's
Okay.
left. I mean,
we're fucked either way.
Well, alright, how many of us are there? And if we assume the worst in 47, that's how many per person? So we'll run the numbers.
So, 2, 4,
You know, if it's 47,
8.
I've got a bullet for myself. Like, you guys can have fun with that.
Well, come on, Charlie. We can get out of here.
Yeah. The fast way.
I mean, if it's a spaceship to heaven, that might be the best
shit,
out.
Charlie. You sure you're feeling alright, man? You don't seem to be handling this at all.
I've just seen a lot of shit, and 47 of those, we're not making it out. Nobody's making it out.
so you guys,
Good.
you guys going up to the door to open it?
You
We're
want
here.
So we got no better option.
You want to back off and look around the station some more?
Well, yeah, I want to take another 2.5 hour elevator ride back up there. No, we're here. We're doing.
So, better idea.
How about you phone your company overlords for an SOS and just tell them to send a nuke?
I mean, I'm cool nuking this.
You'd
place
have
from
to
orbit.
crawl up on top and fix the...
comms, which is
Comms.
probably what we should have done to begin with.
They aren't going to nuke the base.
because there's another...
The company
there's
likes their assets.
probably another couple dozen families coming in a couple of months with more
That's
equipment
true.
and more...
But we could at least, set up the comms and give a good...
Yeah, they're not going to
Concise
irradiate an
message.
entire colony. Because one
Concise
medic
message.
is shitting his pants.
Well, if they're 47 of them, and what if 47 turns into, like, a multiple of 47? And then you got a planet of these things. Then what the company going to do?
Sit on a different planet and not care.
Yeah, these things don't seem capable of space travel.
Well, I hope for sure that is the correct answer. Because if they are capable of space travel...
So when you said capable of space travel, all I thought is one of these things just standing outside and just suddenly farting a rocket engine and flame. Yeah.
So. Alright, look, we have two options. We can either take the long route back, which I understand you don't like waiting, Curtis, but...
No, it's not a matter of waiting, but we already came 2.5 hours down here. We might as well just see what there is.
So, opening that and there being 47 means that we all die.
Well, bright side, we won't have to check the communications tower.
Or we can go check the communications tower, issue a warning so that other people don't fucking come here,
And
saving
then,
additional lives, and then come back here. Which, they're smart, they're gonna destroy that communications rate, but we might might take enough of them away from here that we can get through.
Well, let's take a vote. Favor of opening this door, raise your hand.
The female and the new scientist raise their hands in
I
favor
also
of just
raise my hands.
opening the door and moving forward.
Yeah, I also raised my hand.
So that's 4.
So it leaves Charlie, and you, because it's in the kids.
Marine number
thing.
3
Oh,
raises
Marine.
his hand.
Okay, so that
I want to
actually-
get off this rock.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, man.
Oh, duh. I have 3 votes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Andy with the cheat strats over here. His vote counts for 3.
Andy only said his vote.
That's
I
fair.
took that as Zane's vote. So,
Yeah, Marine number 1 and Pilot vote with me.
I
Alright.
gave him that power.
Well, if there's ever a story to tell and our story ever gets out of here, I hope they make me look good.
No, we won't cut out of here.
you won't look good. No offense, Curtis, but you have done nothing. You have, at the first sign of trouble, lost all composure, dude.
If we die
Because
down
my
here,
job was
we
to
will
come and
not be
heal people,
remembered.
not deal with an alien invasion.
Well, guess
or
what?
a fungal invasion,
There's-
or a whatever.
There's a lot of healing that needs to happen. And you just seem to be bitching about your job.
This isn't what I was trained for. I'm sorry if this is out of my wheelhouse.
I mean, it's not what I was
It would be
trained
like
for.
you were trained for car repairs, and I brought you a battleship. You might be a little pissed off about it, saying, hey, can you fix this? No, because I fix cars.
Hey, man. Hey, I'm a scientist, and
I-
I've been dealing with all this
I
shit.
thought you were a medic,
Yeah.
says the Marine.
Yeah, he's a medic.
Have you not heard of analogy? Or did they not teach you how to
I had a
use
girlfriend
wordplay?
who was into that.
God damn. I wish I was as ignorant as you so I could experience some bliss.
I also look at Marines to be like,
Yeah, where in the hell did they pick you up, soldier? Texas?
Anywhere.
did they recruit you out of high school?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes
Oh, that explains a lot.
Yeah.
Also,
Damn.
my dude, I'm a scientist. You think any of this coincides with any amount of what I've...
No, but you're coming in with the observational eye that you want to gain more experience of whatever the subject matter is.
And it's gonna kill me, so do you think... Am I freaking out about that? Or am I trying to remain composed?
You're just the better man than I am,
love
and
the
I'll admit
thought
that.
process
All right.
There's like a bunch of aliens on the other side of the door.
Listening
just
to us.
Just being like, oh man, it's gonna be great.
Oh, we're getting to the best part of it. When are they going to freak out? When are they going to freak out?
Alright.
How long until the popcorn?
Open the door, Whisker.
Yeah, y'all got the keys.
He's the one with the access.
Right?
Put the company assets
Is
to the
there
test.
like a?
There's a hand pad, but it's not. It doesn't seem like it's lit up like the other one was.
I'll try and put my hand down.
Nothing happens. Not a positive sound, not a negative sound. Just dead. Like there's no power from here forward.
Alright, time for me to try to do the power thing.
But
that I've
there's
been doing.
it seems like there's at least emergency lighting.
He's going to try and reroute powder. Powder?
Powder.
Powder.
Gotta get that powder down.
Give
there.
me a line of powder, please. I'm going to need it before going into this.
You know what?
Bass,
We
your
said that we're
your
gonna-
forehead's a little sheen. Has a little sheen to it. Let's get the powder on that.
we said
Powder
that
from
we were
the
gonna do
movie
it.
powder.
We said that.
Oh,
Andy made
you
the
know,
reference.
we should just do a powder podcast so we can just talk about the movie Powder every day.
Isn't that made by that De Silva guy?
I have no idea, but we could find out on the new Powder podcast. That's part of the DibToons network.
Tom, that's not where
Alright.
your ears are.
I'm gonna roll a contact for this.
Yeah,
Okay.
Tom's over here looking like Mickey Mouse with the headphones way up on his head. Hey
Yeah, there's
guys,
at least a 6.
I got 1-6.
what were we trying to do again?
Reroute
Reroute power
Okay,
to the pad.
so the pad sparks to life a little bit, and it recognizes his hand on it real quick, and the
And I
door
back way the fuck off.
slides open and just kind of like
Well,
stops.
not way the fuck off, but decent.
The door kind of stops about halfway and just stops. And the lights, it's all red track lighting, like emergency power. It seems as though this area is completely cut off power-wise from the rest of the place. And some of that light is now flickering. You were able to reroute some of that auxiliary power to that pad, which would be cut off for security reasons, so that no one could get in certain security situations. Possible quarantine. You're in. I already
We're
said.
in.
Oh,
Yeah, the door's open halfway.
Yeah.
He's just
It'd be
explaining
enough
this.
for us to walk through.
So let me give you one of the new maps here. You'll have to earn the next one. So
We'll
you
have
guys
to earn it.
Die
are
truck.
up there, and I believe it's I-1.
no, I won.
A big capital I with a 1. And this just kind of seems like a receiving room, decontamination room for in and out. You see hazmat suits
So they're
in
like
there.
Functional.
most of them do. There are 2 ripped up ones in the pile on a floor near the door.
I'm gonna put on a functional one.
Same.
Yeah. There's about 7 of them.
Okay, yeah, I'll put on.
Is there a kid-sized one?
No.
Shame.
We brought the kid with us, I take it,
Yes.
right? Jesus.
No, we left the child to fend for themselves
fair,
with
fair.
their
We all-
parents
we all
following
did.
us.
We could have left someone up there. Well, who wants to take the first step into potentially the last step?
Alright, guess I will.
Well, Wesker, I assume he's the only one with access to this area.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, yeah. Company assets and all, y'all.
I hit the hand pad and wait for someone else to go in.
The lock disengages, but the door doesn't slide. You have to physically slide the door.
Nah, fuck it, I'll roll a strength check. Curtis mad.
I love how we're
Curtis on success.
No success?
No successes even
Oh,
after
wow.
push.
0 from me.
Wow.
Wanna push
These
that,
doors
John?
are really stubborn.
Tom? Here, take
Fuck
it.
it.
here. I'll make the.
These doors are really stubborn.
I'll let Chris go first.
Hey.
That's a success.
Okay.
I have been doing well. Man, when this pendulum swings back, it's gonna swing back hard.
You ready to die in Andy's campaign?
It might not be Andy's campaign. I
Yeah.
mean, like, later this session might just be, like, a panic die on something routine that just fucks me.
So you open that door, and you walk out onto essentially a grid chain floor. Like the kind you can see through, the kind you can lift up. There's like service channels in the ground. Oh, there's pipes and wires running underneath it. Everything is still red track lit. This path leads forward for a few feet, turns along in between the 2 rooms there, leading straight into another room if you miss that little alleyway, and then into a bigger area. There's several doors, several security pads. Some of them are lit, some of them are off. So, starting to think that maybe we should.
We should,
It's quarter of.
okay.
Time to keep into it.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, let's see what goes. Quarter of what? 10, 11?
10.
10.
10.
Oh, quarter of 11. Jesus. I think Sean would have been like, DibToons out.
Yeah, it's only been, what, an hour 15?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Let's push it a little bit longer.
Okay. Do just after 10. So, where do you guys want to go? You exited that area and you're in those corridor areas.
So we're in I3, right?
Is that what-
in this corridor?
Oh. How do we get to the other rooms?
You gotta open the doors.
Oh.
You open doors. There's door symbols
Some of
all
them
over the
have
place.
keypads that
This is
are working, some of them don't.
This is the door closest to us.
Well, I say we start there. Does that need a handprint, or can I just,
It's partially slit open as you approach that door. So you just slide it out of the way. It slides much easier than any of the other doors. Like,
I would like to make an observation in this
and
room.
Yeah, you
Just
don't need
immediately-
me to open the door for you.
immediately see that it looks like a lunchroom.
But is it more than a lunchroom? I'll find out.
You'll
I
find
see,
out
I
next
see no
week.
successes. The lunchroom is a mimic.
Just give me it. At this point, I'm just gonna take all the stress out.
You're fairly sure.
You gotta
that the
add straight- you
lunchroom
gotta-
is your
did you-
father.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
had
added another one. Panic roll.
Yeah, but I got a 6 too.
Yeah, but-
this one fought in my hand. Okay, so yeah, panic in a 6.
So roll the panic roll.
All right. Plus my
6.
stress 6.
Roll both stress dice.
Oh, you
It's only-
roll both?
You roll all your your
Okay.
stress.
7.
7.
That is nervous twitch. I think I...
Yep.
I thought you roll 1 die and then add your total stress to
Yeah.
it.
Oh, was it 1 die and you're
Yeah,
at your total
yeah.
stress?
So that's 6.
That's been how we've been
Yeah, that's how
rolling
you've been
with it.
doing it.
In
Oh,
fact,
I'm sorry.
since the first session when you
So
told us that's
4,
how that
4
works.
plus 2, 6.
Wow. Okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Should I assume let's keep it together?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
That stays under keep it
I
together.
get 1 success in the observation.
So you... I mean, it's dark. It's super dark. Just lights flickering, just in a couple of those,
Pilot, hand me a flashlight.
and you know those, like when we were in school, those floodlights that never got used unless there was a power outage.
Yeah.
There's like one set of those with like one light broken and the other light just kind of like aiming like straight down over one spot, like just kind of like broken, hanging down in that way. So that's all the light in that room.
I tell the pilot to toss me a flashlight.
Pilot's gonna walk up and just shine the flashlight into the room.
It looks like a massacre.
I don't think we need to be in this room any longer.
There is blood smeared across the surface of almost every table. It looks like it all happened at once, as there are food trays with food still on them in places where workers in this supposedly secret facility would have eaten their meal in secret from the rest of the facility.
Yeah, I'll leave this room.
Oh, crap.
Would that add stress?
Yes. Yes, it would.
I feel like, yeah.
So go
Sorry,
ahead.
my dude.
And who was the
Yeah,
other
at this
one?
point, I'll take all
The
the
pilot.
stress.
The pilot, he's fine. He seems unfazed by this.
Alright, well, what next macabre do we want to unveil as we open these darn doors?
Well, this door leads into the same room.
You know what? Let's do I3.
The other I3.
Yeah,
The one with no lunch table.
the other I3.
Yeah, I mislabeled things. Don't make fun of me.
Sean,
3.5?
how often do you make fun of us for misspeaking or like give us our
All the
victory-
time, but this is different.
Give
It's
us our
me.
victories when we can get them.
Oh, man.
Where's the room with the Silent Hill dog ending?
That was in the cave.
Damn it.
That was in the mines.
We didn't have the key bass.
Ah.
We
You
didn't
need
have
the
the
stone, you need to summon the UFOs in the other ones.
I'm gonna drop all my ammo.
It's also New Game Plus. That's the first Silent Hill.
Yep. Alright, references aside.
References aside, just so you know, if you drop all your ammo in the first Silent Hill, it's an auto win for the last boss. Right, if you just drop all your ammo right before the last boss, it's an auto win. So you guys are going into that big room.
Yep.
Inside this room, this hot, humid room. Why is my mic coming in weird all of a sudden?
Hot. Humid. Moist.
Okay,
Ram
Maximum
Ranch.
moist, yeah.
that's enough, guys.
Ram Ranch.
Oh, hate that word. So, as you guys
Between my knees.
enter this
Ugh.
hot, humid room, just that red lighting casting a glow over everything. This, you see a lot more of that organic stuff, organic features. It looks skeletal in ways, or plant-like in others. But it's hard-shelled, but underneath it is like a mucusy type stuff, and it's just exuding this heat. And as you look across, you see what looks like figures cocooned in the wall at the far end of this room.
It looks like H.R. Geiger designed the room.
We should close this door.
So you want to label
That's
these,
exactly what it looks like, Andy.
out of all 47, is this like a 23 through 27? Or, no, let's just go check another room here.
You see...
This is obviously not the ship.
No,
move
no.
on.
It just happens to be where other people
Well,
seem
maybe-
to have been stored.
Oh, what,
Like
Dave?
bodies
You want to go and experiment?
cocooned.
You want to go lick that?
Hey, scientists. Other scientists. What do you think the likelihood that those people are still alive?
I don't know. Why don't we send them? Why don't we get you and I and the medic go check them out?
Are you out of your goddamn mind? We are looking to leave this
We
place.
could save lives, Curtis. Isn't that what you want to do?
I feel like if they've been here for X amount of weeks, they are so far gone.
Yeah,
But they might not be.
They might not be, but if we lose us to save them, we have saved negative lives.
just to also a refresher, the Marshal.
Yeah, remember that? Thing came right out of his chest. You think, it's probably incubators over there. How many of those little badass things do you want running around after you crack one of those things open?
Can I, I mean, I'd have to get closer to roll an observation, wouldn't I?
If one of these idiots goes and does something with that pod, we can lock him in there, right? At this point, I think you just signed your own warrant. If you go up there, I don't even care. Our friendship is over. I will lock you in here. Because you are being out of your mind.
I'm being out of my mind because, maybe they're conscious in there and they can't react.
Sometimes you have to break a
You
few
guys are
eggs
a
to make
bunch
an
of
omelet.
wusses having this conversation in the doorway of this room. Essentially,
I'm just saying.
Look, if I cross that doorway threshold, I'm locked in here. He has made that abundantly
and also,
clear.
if I'm not mistaken, the door is here. There's like an alcove behind the door.
Oh,
also,
yeah. We can't see everything that's in here.
from the doorway, you have to enter the room.
Well, why don't you step in there and make your decision?
Well, why don't you fucking not lock me in there if I step in there, man? I just want to know if there's something on the other side of this fucking wall.
Alright, I see you go towards any of those cocoons. With the intent that you want to open one of them up? We think it's going to be
The
a party
cocoons-
popper? You want it's going to be a fucking...
Bass.
Fast.
Sorry.
The cocoons are against the wall, like in the wall up, and it seems like there's like a person type figure inside of it. They're bigger. They're bigger cocoon. They're not the pod
pods.
things
Okay.
that the aliens
Yeah.
came out of.
We got that.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Also, it doesn't seem like they need incubators if they can pop out of a dude's chest and fucking...
Well, that's just saying that one wasn't
few
like
hours.
a fast generation. Maybe there is a strain or a species of them that has a slow reproduction, and they're using there are so many unknowns. And well, yes, it would be great to experiment. We don't really have the luxury or the liberty to do so.
I mean, you could not kill me if I try to.
You trying to might kill us.
Look, I'm
Well,
not saying
we're
that you
already
can't...
dead. Just accept
We are
that.
not dead yet.
Just accept that.
But why don't you jump in there with him and I'll lock both of y'all in there?
Why don't you make me?
You know
You
what?
guys
He's gonna try
It's
it.
rough house,
Um,
baby.
I'm gonna roll to check what's around the corner here.
Okay,
Because...
like in what way?
I'll have
are
to
you-
wait
Like,
for
I
him
have
to
to
get
go
dice to
into
roll a
I have
close
to go
combat with you.
into the room, and I'm
Okay.
gonna check around what's on the other
Okay.
side there. Because of course it fucking
I'll have 3 strength and I'll need 3 stress die. Oh, I can roll that with what I got here. Let's go.
Me and the family.
Oh wait, why do I have 3 stress die?
With my 2 NPC lackeys.
No.
Fucking go, Tom. I'm sorry. I feel like this is the friendliest PC interparty conflict.
You know, for a TTRPG named Aliens, there sure have been a lack of aliens.
Can I push a roll? Oh wait, no. This is technically combat. I can't push that, but I got to get a stress die.
Andy, it's called Alien.
We have seen
One.
at least one.
There's been one.
Yeah.
Actually, there's been multiple, so you've
cool.
already gotten more than the book has promised.
Wow.
3 successes to see what's in the room.
I
3
feel like
successes.
I'm about to get tossed into the room. As one, I rolled a stress die, and Tom has a 6 over there.
So,
Roll your die.
as you turn that corner there and look into the room
Okay.
and examine the room as a whole, it has this wavy snake-like pattern. It's like skeletal with like snake-like notes all through the room. And you see people. There's their faces with them cocooned up against the wall, circling the entire place down here. They look all with eyes closed currently, as far as you can see from where you're currently standing. How many successes?
3.
3.
Let's go with the usual here. What is the purpose of those cocoons?
I wonder.
The purpose of those cocoons is to hold people in place while a face hugger, which, looking down, you see multiple curled up
Yep, getting out of here.
scorpion-like things. And looking even closer, you notice all of the chests have already burst out. Go ahead and take... Did anyone else enter the room with him?
Nope. No, I had a scuffle with Tom's character, which I...
Chris, go ahead and take 1 stress right now and make a panic roll.
So that's going to be an 8.
An 8.
We're in the end game. I'm ready. My body's
That's a
ready.
tremble. You start to tremble uncontrollably. All skill rolls using agility suffer a -2 modification until your panic stops, which it would be using your signature item to calm yourself. So you now have a tremble, which at this point seems like it would be for the rest of the game.
I don't know.
And
Could use my signature
there's-
item to
Seems like there's
stress
about a
it.
dozen of these things.
Yep.
Wesker just locks him in there.
Hey,
Yep.
guys, we got like I like come out of the room. Like,
How do we want to resolve our scuffle? Because that
Oh,
happened
yeah.
while he was observing it.
I mean, I just punched you, ass.
Oh, okay. So you come to me and just flat on my ass.
1 damage.
Wow.
To lose a health.
I'm at 2 health.
So, you've come across the secret scientific base down below. You've found what seems to be a hive. And you've found what remained of the previous inhabitants.
So I like come out of there, just tell everyone. Yeah. So noticeably shaking, just about that room.
That's a fucked up room.
We got at least a dozen of those things that we fought. They're probably older. We fought a newborn. I want to point that
Close
out
the
to you.
door.
Oh, that's not going to help.
They travel through the vents.
Yeah, those people are already been bursted. Like,
Well, let's find the goddamn ship.
what's saying that they're not all on the ship, man?
Then we kill them. Well, we get them off the ship, then we kill them, because they leak like concentrated acid.
Yeah, alright. Whatever. I'm with you, Curtis, man. Maybe we just put ourselves out of misery
Charlie.
here. Charlie, thank you.
Damn, you really are shook up. Because I'm Curtis.
Yeah.
Not so hot box to save anyone now, are you? Let's go find the ship. Let's just do that.
Well, I
Forget
mean, we're
about
still
all this.
saving the family back there.
Yeah, it's a plan. We got to get to the ship. So let's do that.
Yeah, let's...
All right. Well, what's the other door we haven't been through?
Well, there's
Oh, boom, bam.
that door doesn't seem to want to open, and there's no security pad on it. It seems like it's keyed.
Got a cutter torch.
Cutter torch. Let's go.
That's gonna
Gonna take some time.
it's gonna take some time. If you get a good roll, it cuts the time in half.
Do I roll for the
but
crit
it's still
first?
gonna take. But it's still gonna take time.
Forgot it was
Heavy machinery.
All right. Load me up. Load me up. Yeah.
Fast ones all have stress at one time.
Okay, 2 successes and a stress.
So roll the
Stooge,
stress.
roll. Yep.
6.
Wow, you
Still
keep it together. You had a moment where you thought you heard something, but you got to get through this door. You just got to keep going.
I revved the torch louder.
So you manage. You're making very good headway. While you're in the middle of that, from down the hallway toward the end, you hear a noise that sounds like the grating being thrown. And right behind you, from against the other wall, the grating also pops up. As you are staring down 2 of these Xenos.
Did I successfully cut the door open, though?
Yeah, you're going to successfully cut the door open next week.
All right. Oh, I have it for the next week. Last
DibToons Plays Podcast is a DibToons Animation Studio production. Produced by Sean Dibble and Derek Goodison. Edited by Sean Dibble. Music from Pixabay.com. Like and follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/DibToons. That's DibToons. And on Twitter at ToonsDib. That's ToonsDib. Thanks for listening.